talking
Yeah,
about
like
the
for example, Fukra
sexuality and the
Insan at
weird.
in the middle of
Yeah,
Pride Month to call someone who is very visibly living the life of a man कि
yeah,
ये तो भाई बहन प्राणी hoor pari and all. I actually like it came to my attention later on that I to just critique fashion.
yeah.
Him and his brother literally critique people's face, body types, existences, and to think that his audience is so daft that they don't even see the hypocrisy. I should not let my insecurities show up, you
Of
know.
course, yes.
Like I don't want, like, if someone's calling me bald, like I am very insecure about my hairline. I think Timothée Chalamet से तो नहीं हो पाने वाला है. Timothée
I don't know.
Chalamet, like hello. It sounds like a
True.
weird pasta.
True.
For the rich, it's like कि हम कैसे दिखाएं कि हमारे पास इतना पैसा है कि हम एक $50,000 की गुड्डी भी रख सकते हैं.
Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
Hello everyone, this is Divya and today's vibe gonna be a little different. So firstly, I want to say that the person with whom I am today, is he a traitor? Well, he's giving 10 on 10 vibes for that.
Oh my god.
But one thing I want to say that wherever he goes, he's spreading sass all along. Here's
Yes.
Sufi.
Hello
Welcome to India
everybody.
Forums.
Hello Divya. I'm so excited to be here. Such a
Thank
serious
you.
interview.
I guess it's not serious, but yeah, let's see.
Yes.
So, firstly, I want to know the thing that we have been hearing in the show, okay? What has happened and what's happening in the journey for the Sufi Dreamhouse?
Oh my god. So far my dad so the Sufi Dreamhouse is fully on set. We're
Yes.
planning on getting it by next year, April.
Oh,
And my dad is just investing all the money that I'm making right now so that it
Yes.
gives us good returns, and I think we'll have it very soon.
lovely. We are waiting
Yes.
to see that.
Yeah, same, likewise.
Of course. So, I want to know that everyone knows the Instagram profile of Sufi and that judgy look and all the things we're doing. But then we also want to know that what's beneath that, like the soft spot, what are the insecurities, what are the things that hit you, the social media pressure, all of that. Just pour out that for us.
Like, I mean, I started doing content creation at the age of 18, and it was never like a medium of expression, or it
Yeah.
was not a medium of like, oh, my dad has 100 crores, तो मैं Nike और Adidas से जो भी मन करेगा पहनूंगी और एक fashion creator बन जाऊंगी.
Right.
That was not for me. I had to figure out something where, because I had no money, I had no backing, I was just in fashion college. And so for me, content creation came out of a space of necessity.
Yeah.
So there has been a lot of pressure on me always to constantly outdo myself, because I'm like, if I'm not better than what I was doing a week ago or a month ago,
True.
then I'm a flop. So I think that's one of my biggest insecurities, is that I always judge myself too harshly,
Yeah.
because I want, मतलब like, जब आप कुछ करने की कोशिश कर रहे होते हो और आपको लोग constantly बोल रहे होते हैं कि you're not doing good, you're not doing good, you're not doing good. After one point, you start feeling that way, that
Yeah, of course.
why is it not enough? Like, what can I do? But then I realized that especially in my, like, I feel like I'm such a one of a kind profile जहाँ पे मैं जो भी करूँ, it will result in hate, because there's a group of people who don't understand that it's just commentary, it's not an attack.
Yeah.
B, there's a group of people who just don't even understand fashion.
Agree.
And then C, there's a group of unpad people who don't even understand what I'm saying, and then they will just hear one word or take up one word and then just go
Yeah.
at it.
Yes.
And so I've really like let go of that pressure, and now as of late I'm working that I should not let my insecurities show up.
Of course, yes.
Like I don't want, like, if someone's calling me bald, like I am very insecure about my hairline, and I am very insecure about the way I look. Like I'm just 20.
And
आप
of course, we all
करके
have
बताओ
that,
यार,
yeah.
आप रोज कैमरा खोल के वीडियो बना के दिखाओ कि like I would like to see you not feel bad,
Yeah, yeah.
So a mask truly makes men cruel,
Of course.
and they become very like harsh. But I've decided that I'm not going to be that
Yeah.
person for myself, and I'm going to be way more nicer to who I am as a person.
Lovely. So, as you were mentioning about this, you are there in the headlines, of course, all the times. And so, when I was reading about the recent things that happened, the one controversy, that clicked my mind was the Abhishek Malhan thing,
Yeah.
everything. And as you were mentioning, that people pick up things which are not actually targeted at them. Like you are talking about their outfits, you're talking about the fashion, but then they have that personal attack. They'll talk
Yeah,
about
like
the
for example, Fukra
sexuality and the
Insan
weird.
at in the middle of
Yeah.
Pride Month to call someone who is very visibly living the life of a man कि
Yeah.
ये तो भाई बहन प्राणी hoor pari and all. of course, as a joke, it's cute.
Yeah.
Like if I know you, Divya, and I say, "Oh my God, kya hoor pari ban ke aaye?" That's cute.
Yeah.
But I don't know you.
Of
You
course.
don't know me. And there's a million people who are 12-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old that are watching you. And you're inculcating that speaking like this to people is acceptable.
No.
And you're a creator in this space. That's not cute.
Of course.
That makes all of us look dumb. And other than that, also, you know, I actually, like, it came to my attention later on that I to just critique fashion.
Yeah.
Him and his brother literally critique people's face, body types, existences, and to think that his audience is so daft that they don't even see the hypocrisy of them abusing me in my comment section. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm just like, बच्चे हैं, बच्चों जैसी हरकतें कर रहे हैं, करते रहें. I'm here to strive for bigger things and better things.
Of course. Also, talking about the show, what is your approach? Because for the recent fight, if we talk about the cat fight, Urfi and Apurva, do you believe in picking sides, or you just want to, stay neutral and like just be there?
Honestly, with the fight that happened between them, I don't even think there was any picking sides because what happened, we saw on the television.
Yes.
We saw what was said to who and who did what to the other person. And I feel like, it's just that, I think it's just poetic justice that the way Urfi has always tried to bash other people, and she's always tried to be that it girl.
Yeah.
I think it's caught up to her finally. And I think it's just like, that's that. And I don't think it was a cat fight. I think it was just a lot of unchecked emotions from both ends that just bubbled up and blew over.
Right.
That's it. And so I don't think there is a need to pick sides. And
Yeah.
as we can all see, all of it's been wiped out from the press. So,
Yes.
So
now I'll jump to the rapid fire, the
Let's go.
traitor version, firstly. So if you had to guess the traitor based only on a bad fashion sense, who would you pick first?
Raj Kundra.
Yeah.
Like, what were those patties and all of that? It used to really
Yeah.
give me the ache. I was like, what is this?
Yes. If a traitor were to get arrested overnight for doing something bizarre, who would that be?
Harsh
And
Gujral.
what would be the bizarre thing he's doing?
I'm sure he's like cussed someone at his comedy
Yeah.
show, or he's said something out of pocket, and
Of
it's
course.
very, very plausible
Yes.
that Harsh Gujral would get arrested.
So now it's going to, if you had to steal something from these traitors, what would it be? Apurva.
Her perfume collection.
Oh, yes.
She has the best perfume collection I've seen ever.
Lovely. Urfi.
Her guts.
Hmm.
Yeah, like sometimes like the guts to wear the heels she wears, the guts to wear the clothes she wears. Not in a good way. Some of the things it's very like gutsy only ke matlab like pehen liya kaise. And then some of the things are very experimental and
True.
very nuanced, which so like guts.
Yes. Mahit.
Her it gas energy.
Yeah.
Like she really don't give a damn.
That's cool.
She's like के मरना है मरो जीना है जियो मुझे करने दो अपना जो भी
Yes.
करना.
Raj Kundra.
The delusion that he was going to
You
be
need
the
that
Khalnayak.
sometimes. You need that.
Yeah, that he was going to be the Khalnayak and all when he couldn't even lie.
Yes. And lastly, Jannat.
Her innocence.
Very
Oh.
cute.
If I had Jannat's innocence, oh my god, the amount of money I would be making right now.
Oh, God.
I
So,
would just be like, I'm just a girl,
yes.
just a baby.
If a traitor had to lie to save their life in a polygraph test, who would fail miserably?
Me.
Yes.
Yeah, my blood pressure is a mess. Like, you
Oh.
can ask me one spicy question and you'll see me
Yes.
start sweating. So I think it would me.
Crazy. Who's playing their PR cards too well?
Elnaz is
Yeah.
giving it right now because she was the mastermind on the show. Like, वो actually ट्रेटर की तरह सोच रही थी कि मैं कैसे पूरा घर कंट्रोल मैनिपुलेट
Right.
करूं. Whereas Purav, I think, was just being like, मार दूंगा ये सब and all that. I was like, Elnaz was really theorizing,
Yes.
and I think that the audiences have really liked that. So Elnaz.
If one traitor was definitely using this show to soft launch or rebrand, who would that be?
Me.
Ah.
I'm in my congenial era. I'm in my nice era.
Yes.
My acting debut is happening this year, so I want everybody to fall in love with me.
Of course. What do you think is the biggest catfish energy a traitor is giving?
Elnaz, I mean, her playing dumb, like, she really fooled
That is
us.
catfish. Do you think there's someone who'll flirt their way to the finale?
Urfi, I guess. I mean, she
And
says
she?
na in the beginning that I like harsh and like she's
Yes.
really like created a voting effect with
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
So I think it would be her.
Could be, could be.
Not even flirt. I would say Urfi sweet talks. So she would sweet talk her way into the finale.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And these are some different questions, not traitors, but let's go. Who do you think would slay in a sari, Ranveer Singh or Timothy?
Ranveer.
Yeah.
I think Timothée Chalamet से तो नहीं हो पाने वाला है.
With
Like, do you really think that that's his name? I
I
think he
don't
should
know.
just call himself
And
Timmy.
I don't get the pronunciation. It's Shamle, Timothy.
Timothée
I don't know.
Chalamet. Like, hello. It sounds like a
True.
weird pasta.
True. Which celebrity do you think could rock a trash bag but still trend?
Urvashi Rautela.
Yes.
Easy.
Very easy.
Like, she would eat that up.
Yes. Have you ever lied about liking someone's outfit because they were too famous to be offended?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And you would do it too for a check.
Of course.
And you have to sometimes because I'm like, मैं सबसे थोड़ी झगड़ सकती हूँ.
हाँ.
मुझे जिंदा भी रहना है, घर भी चलाना है,
True.
काम भी करना है. तो मैं 21 साल का हूँ. I have to live up to at least
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I mean, if the world war doesn't happen.
Of course. If you had to swap wardrobes with an influencer for a month, who would that be?
With an influencer, I think it would be Wisdom Kai, the international influencer. I would like, there should be a Squid Games level competition after like whenever in his life, may he live a
Yes.
long and fruitful life. Whenever Wisdom Kai passes away, there should be a Squid Games level competition on who gets his wardrobe,
Lovely.
and I will win that.
One fashion influencer who's always overdressed according to you.
I think overdressed to koi nahi. I think all of them are always underdressed only.
Underwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the influencers that I would say are underdressed are these like damn fam girlies and all these people who became famous from other things. Like, you know,
Yes.
most of them used to do TikToks and all of
Yeah.
that all of that stuff, and then they've just transitioned into fashion.
Yes.
So I feel like they don't even have a taste or an aesthetic in fashion. वो लोग जो TikTok पे देखता है वो copy करके चेप देते हैं.
Right.
So I think they should like, you know, get some taste now.
So my following question is related to that. Who do you think copies Western fashion blindly and make it look like a cosplay?
Nancy, honestly, I would say,
Yeah.
even Urfi for that matter. Any of these people, like I have even messaged, like I've even like you can literally see spot on designs that have been done and recreated.
Right.
So I think that's not cute. Like, you
Of
know, bring
course.
something original or don't come.
Yeah. True. And about Nancy, you know, the whole Met thing that happened, you know.
The whole Khan thing.
Yeah, Khan thing. And, you know, people are calling her out for that. Do you think that's true?
I think, like, you know, with her, with the whole Khan thing that happened with Nancy Tyagi, it blew up a little out of proportion because, like, it's okay. Like, you know, it's a very hard timeline to go to Khan, do 5 outfits, make sure all of them look good. And then she did try to, you know, stitch her own train and all of that. But I will say again that, you know, as a creator, you have to be honest.
Yes.
You have to be honest to your audience and you have to give them the true facts.
Yes.
So when that dress was not designed by her, she should not have taken credit for it. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's not a bigger issue than that. Like,
Yeah.
Nancy Tyagi, Barbad, Andolan and all of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. Like, she just wore a dress by someone else. Like, calm the fuck down.
Yeah. And who, according to you, would be the ultimate Khan queen and the Met queen?
I think the ultimate Khan queen is Aishwarya Rai Bachchan.
Always.
I think you can't touch her in that manner.
Always.
And the ultimate Met queen from India or overall?
Overall.
Overall, I would have to give it to Mother Rihanna. Like, she closes the steps. She always gets it. She's the it girl.
And pulls it with baby bumps.
Yes,
like,
and you know, also from India, I would say Isha Ambani because she always gets the best designer. She always tries to do the theme. And she's very in with the fashion. And even Natpu, Miss Natasha Poonawala, both of the billionaires.
Also, I want to know the recent Miu Miu look of Janvi with the whole bullet bra thing. Do you think bullet bras are coming back?
Yes, bullet bras, bandage dresses, like the skinny look I think is coming back because it's very recession core. So nobody wants to dress loud and, you know, attention seekingly. So everybody's dressing very subversively. So I think that's going to come back a lot. And honestly, like, now we have Alia at Gucci, Deepika at LV, We have
Ananya.
Sonam at Dior, Ananya at Chanel, and Janvi at Miu Miu.
Lovely.
And me at Schiaparelli very soon, hopefully.
Yes. Hopefully for that. And lastly, I'll end it with the most bizarre thing that's happening here. Do you think that Labubus are gonna make their way to India?
Do you know, last night there were 5 Labubus that were sold each for $31,000.
Oh my
And
God.
last month there was a 130 centimeter, matlab like hamari height ka ek
Haan, of
Labubu, which
course.
was sold for $150,000.
Oh my
So I
God.
think to the rich, anything that is like unnecessarily priced, it's just a token to the rich.
Yeah.
For the rich, it's like कि हम कैसे दिखाएं कि हमारे पास इतना पैसा है कि हम एक $50,000 की गुड्डी भी रख सकते हैं. It's that. It's the flex of that. People need to realize that. Just because the rich people thinks that that's cool because it's, you know, unnecessarily priced,
Yeah.
does not mean that you should get into the hype or buy it just to feel belonged, like, you know,
Yes.
just to feel a sense of belonging to the upper class.
Of course.
I think in fashion, the people who have always shined the most are the people who have a personal taste and a personal sense of style.
Definitely.
So if you're someone who thinks a Labubu is cute because Blackpink and all these chiller challer people have carried it,
No.
then baby, wake up. Because I was sent a Labubu right now,
Oh.
Divya, and
Oh
मजाक
my
से हटकर मतलब एक 100 रुपए की गुड्डी जितनी भी क्वालिटी नहीं है उस चीज की. मतलब the quality of that product is trash.
Yes.
It's pathetically cheap looking, cheap feeling, like you feel it and it doesn't even feel luxury.
And it's going ways. You know, people are making desserts out of it. There's
Yeah,
Labu.
because it's just boredom.
Yeah.
Like हमारा भी इतना बड़ा month गया है with Met and Cannes, and so I just feel like people are very like bored because there's nothing
Getting
happening
something
in
new.
fashion. And so I feel like that's why, you know, like, and you know, ऐसा नहीं है कि ये कोई like Labubus are not a thing of the new.
Yeah.
Every era has had its doll.
Yes.
Like, you know, like when we were young, we were so obsessed with the Barbie dolls and their clothes and all of that. The generation in the middle, like, you know, all these Gen X's, they had the Bratz dolls.
Oh yeah.
The people before that, they had the babies that they used to get. So the doll has always existed in our world. It's just that the Labubu is the ugliest and the most confusing one of them all.
Definitely.
Barbie at least सुंदर तो थी.
हाँ.
Barbie कोई अच्छी चीज के लिए stand तो लेती थी कि
Yes.
you can be anything.
Yeah.
Labubu भाई क्या कर रहा है ये Labubu?
Nah.
निकालो इसको.
And are you looking forward to the Anime CC New York?
Oh my god, I can't wait. Firstly,
And
Reliance, Nita Mukesh Ambani ji, सब लोग, please take me to New York.
Yeah.
I'm begging you. I want to go.
Of course.
Because imagine
And-
if here in 3 days they did so much,
That's going
they're
to
gonna
be
do something insane in New York. And like,
definitely.
और उन्होंने अंबानी wedding के बाद कुछ नहीं किया है. Like
We
they've been
need
very
something.
away, they've been very
Yeah.
silent. Where's the looks? We need the looks.
Of
We need them
course.
back.
Thank you so much,
That's done?
Sufi. Yes.
Yes,
I
oh my
love the
God.
infectious energy. And do you think you're gonna rate my outfit?
I think you're giving very utility core, like the
Yeah.
black and the brown, and very corporate slay. I love it.
Thank
How
you.
much would you rate my look?
10 on 10. It's
Love
just
it.
comfy. I love it.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Of course.